During this clip, we'll deal with multiplying decimals. We need to know about decimals because we use them on a daily basis. We use them mostly when we deal with money, and as we said before, for all sorts of other daily tasks. Before we look at multiplying decimals, make sure you've looked at the clips on adding and subtracting decimals. As you'll be aware from these clips, we use the decimal system based on 10, which we inherited from the ancient civilizations, with the latter addition of the point. Remember, when using a decimal point, numbers to the left of the decimal stand for whole numbers, and numbers to the right indicate the fractional part. Therefore, if we were to write 10 euros and 25 cents, we know that 10 is a whole euros, and 25 is only 25 cents, which is a fraction of the euro. We'd have to add more money to make it up to a full euro. So how do we multiply decimals? Usually, people get confused about where to put the point. Let's take a look. You already know how to multiply, so we just have to learn where to put our decimal point. We're going to multiply 3.65 times 4. To do this, we have to write the calculation in a different way. 3.65 times 4. Now we carry out the multiplication. The best thing to do is ignore the decimal point and treat this sum as a normal multiplication sum. For example, 365 times by 4, which will equal 1,460. Okay, we've completed the multiplication correctly, but what about the point? Where does that go? Well, if you go back to the initial number on top, which was 3.65, we remember that there were two figures after the decimal point. Therefore, with the answer, which is 1460, we'll have to count from the right to the left 2 places and place the decimal point back in. Therefore, 14.60 is the correct answer. This is very important, and practice this skill. Let's try another one. This time we're going to multiply 4.25 by 3.17. Remember to ignore the decimal points until we've completed our multiplication. This time we'll align it the same way as before. 4.25 times 3.17. Again, forgetting the decimal point, this is 425 times 317, which equals 134,725. Now if you look at the equation, 4.25 has 2 numbers after the decimal point, and 3.17 has the same, 2 parts after the decimal point. Therefore, we'll have to count back 4 places from the right hand side in order to find where our decimal point goes. So the answer will be 13.4725, with the decimal point going to the right hand side of the 3. This clip will have helped you to understand how to multiply decimals and where to put the point. You can learn more about decimals in some of the other clips. Now you must complete your workbook to help reinforce what you have learned. Remember, you can view this clip as many times as you need to.